Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Mr. Joey's World today. I'm so glad that you made it back here, and it's so good to see you today. Hope you are doing well, staying healthy, and staying safe. Well, today it is a special day. Today is Friday, but it is an also important day on the calendar. You see, today is May the 1st, which every year on May the 1st, we get to honor our school principals. That's right. It's National Principals Day. And there are a lot of great principals, but we at Birdville High School are no exception to that. We have incredible principals, both a principal and a lot of great assistant principals. And so today on Mr. Joey's World, we want to honor our very own principals of Hawk Nation at Birdville High School. So let's honor them today, shall we? Let's do it. You know, as we honor our principals, there's important things to understand who principals are and what they do for us as students, as teachers, and as other staff members at schools. And I have an apple today because I want to show you something about this apple. And it will involve principals, and you'll see in just a second. So don't tune out yet. Stay with me just a second. So in every apple that we eat, that you see in the store, in the middle, it's the core of the apple. It's right in the middle. I don't eat the core of the apple, but sometimes some people do. I don't know why, but at every apple, in the middle of the apple, it's the core of the apple. And I want you to listen to this definition that I found of core. It says this. This is from Webster's Dictionary, and it's the definition of core. It says this: a central and often foundational part, usually distinct from the enveloping part by a difference in nature. So, I was thinking about this apple, and it was in my kitchen. And I was thinking about principles. And here is what I came up with for principles. And this is for you, Mr. Wells, you, Mr. Cerviente, you, Mr. Wallace, you, Miss Lawler, you, Dr. Scott, and you, Miss Beasley. You guys are the core of our school. You're the core of our school at Birdville High School. And maybe you're not from Birdville High School and you're watching this video. And I want you to practice saying that to your principal. Whoever he or she is. They are the core of our school. They're the core of the apple. That's what that stands for, is every principal is the core. They hold everything together. They are the foundation of each school. And so today on National Principals Day, we want to thank our principals. And I came up with some examples of ways that I want to give thanks to our principals at our school, at Birdville High School. Because we're not there to celebrate them or thank them in person, but you can absolutely thank them wherever you are right now. And so, because principals are the core of our school, there's a core in this apple. Principals are the core of your school. They're the middle. They're what holds things together. They're the foundation of the school. Why don't we thank our principals today? And so, Here is a unique way that I found to thank our principals at Birdville High School. So, with that, let's take a look of some ways you can thank your principal. See, there are so many different ways that you can say thank you to your principal here on National Principals Day. And I hope that you'll take the opportunity to do that today on National Principals Day. You can write him a card. If you go to Birdville High School, you can go to birdvillehigh.com. That's the website. And you can find the school address and mail the card off to them. Promise you'll get they will get them. Or you can also go to birdvillehigh.com, and if you go under the tab administration, you can find the principal's emails. They're checking their emails, and so get your parents to help you if you want to, and send your principal, or all the principals in that matter, an email saying thank you. Thank you for all that they do. So there's many ways you can thank your principal. What also you can do is you can comment down below of this video on Mr. Joey's World. And you can tell them thank you in the comments down below. Promise I'll make sure that they see it. If you email them, tell them that Mr. Joey's World sent you over to just show our appreciation, to say thank you for all that they do for our school campus, for our community, and for us, because they do so much. And on this National Principals Day, we just want to say thank you. So, in closing, here on Mr. Joey's World, we want to give honor where honor is due. And today, we honor and we thank the principals for what they do for us, for our schools, and for our community. And so, in closing, if you're a principal today, I want to honor you by reading you this story. It's called The Starfish Story. It says this: one day, a man was walking along the beach when he noticed a boy picking up and gently throwing things into the ocean. Approaching the boy, he asked, "Young man, what are you doing?" The boy replied, "Throwing starfish back into the ocean. The surf is up and the tide is going out. If I don't throw them back, they'll die." The man laughed to himself and said, "Do you realize that there are miles of miles of miles of beach and hundreds of starfish? You can't make any difference." After listening politely, the boy bent down, picked up another starfish, and threw it into the surf. Then, smiling at the man, he said, "I made a difference to that one." Principals, whatever school you serve in, I know at Birdville High School, I'm talking to Mr. Wells, Dr. Scott, Miss Lawler, Miss Beasley, Mr. Wallace, and Mr. Cerviante. But whatever school that you serve in, principals, you make a difference. Each one matters. Each student matters that you reach, and you're making a difference. And so, this being National Principals Day here on Mr. Joey's World, we want to thank you. Thank you for who you are. Thank you for what you do. And we hope that you know how much we love you, you're cared about, and how much we appreciate you for all that you do. Happy National Principals Day, everybody. Take care. Thanks for tuning in to Mr. Joey's World today. And soar high.